Shalom everyone, I hope that you are enjoying your day. Thanks for joining for a Just Because reading. So I'm going to look specifically at a specific question, and we're going to see what Jehovah will bring out. Yesterday I did a reading, and we had horses that were coming out, and then we had the saddle come out a couple of times as well. And obviously, for some people, that'll just mean somebody lives on a farm and somebody has horses. But I specifically have something running through my spirit about it. And so for any given person that needs some type of information where horses or saddles or binding, something that is connected to a saddle or a horse is concerned, if something's happened, then we want to ask Jehovah what he is bringing out specifically for that energy. At least I do. So anyway, if you are new, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back, guys. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, and all of that. So we'll just pull some cards, and I'll just be as general as possible for anything that comes out. Obviously, I don't put the spirit in a box, as you all know. But I specifically do want some things to be revealed about that saddle and the horse energy that Jehovah was bringing out. Because I feel like that there's something to it. I don't know what it is, but there's something in my spirit. There's something grievous about it for me as well. So anyway, Jehovah just rebuke and bind and block every foul, demonic, wicked, dark energy. And I just ask for the spirit of truth and understanding to come forth. If you are new, I feel the energy, and sometimes it could be very intense. I just feel the energy that way. I allow the spirit to express the way it wants to. It's always for uprightness, okay? It will always be addressed according to truth and his word, okay? So Jehovah is a Elohim of war, not to start it, but to finish the stupid nastiness, okay? And while I'm working, this is my job, while I'm working, I am experiencing energy flow, okay? I'm never directing it towards anyone, though there may be other people on the end of the camera that's stupid and giving into stupid energy and won't look at something, and then they get offended, and so you can get offended at me, I guess, if you want. There's going to be offenses in the earth. That's just the way it goes, but I'm not directing it toward anyone. If you hate me, I guess you hate me, and you never had the love of the great one in you in the first place. But I'm just telling you, as a new person, I feel energy. I love all peoples that want to walk in uprightness and love, and thank you for being that way in the earth. And there no one who's never fell down in their life or has even had to work through some type of an energy towards someone. But if the love is in you, you will find a way to release something. Okay, but I could come across really just like that at times, and it's just that, like I said, it's Jehovah working through. He knows who's on the other end of the camera and who needs to hear what, who needs to be shaken at times, and it's shaking all of us sometimes. So anyway, just felt like I needed to say that. Thank you, Jehovah. What are you going to bring out? What can you tell us about this saddle and this horse and why it's coming through my spirit as it is? What are you going to say about it, Jehovah? There is nothing impossible with you, and you're magnificent. Nothing is too difficult for thee, Jehovah. You can answer anything, and we don't even have to have these cards. So money was around something here. This is about abundance. Something. It could have been, something about horse races. We have gambling stuff that comes out sometimes, or casino type energy comes out sometimes as well. So again, I'm speaking really general. So for some people that might be the case. There was some type of a steady flow of abundance within something. I'm hearing secretariat. That is a horse, and but anyway, maybe somebody's secretary. The spirit speaks expressively, so I'll just bring out all kinds of stuff that's come through my spirit. But there's some type of an abundance that's here. We also have a sacred path, and so if we're talking about horse races or something that's being bound down to a saddle or something like that, they are racing around a track and a path of something. So whatever that means. Also seeing stars, so something about something that was known or is known. where abundance are concerned with this horse binding type of energy. So trusting your intuition is here. Somebody was trying to trust their intuition with some type of situation with writing a certain way. Let me just take from this deck real quick before we go into the tarot. Jehovah, what can you tell us about the horse and the saddle? This literally just came out, literally, in just a general reading that I did. There was a fool there, and somebody was strategizing. And I stated at the top of the video, somebody was trying to strategize something still, and because I had caught a glimpse of the Seven of Swords, and it came out in the reading, and the Fool came out, and anyway, this card came out, the Spirit of Nimrod, which goes back to the Tower, which stars are here, and that goes back to the 11th house. So the Tower of Babel, pride and ego, and stupid idiots thinking that they, because of money and things like that, and their kingdom and stuff, whatever this is, it's coming out again. They thought they were going to shoot at God. So whatever that means, the Nimrod spirit is coming out here again. A cord was involved. Now we're talking about horses and using it for the reins, and we could, that's like a bit in the horse's mouth and stuff like that, right? But some type of energy here with the cord and being bound down with the cord and choking is here. Okay. We also have your siblings are involved in something on the other side. Something about now is the time and at the altar that also came out in the other reading that I just did. That's interesting. A child did see what happened, and there were fraud issues. Well, we have a lot of money. We have abundance out here on some type of situation where, so if it's nothing else but just bringing out horses and just giving us a picture of a person that is known, that is in races, or just like to go to the races, or for whatever reason, it's the one keeps bringing it out. It's just going through my spirit. Then for whatever reason it's here. Something about cleansing something is also here. Fortune is here. Well, and you're safe, or some type of fortune that was in your safe. I could read it that way as well. It's come through my spirit that way. But there's a lot of money out here. Sacrificing and the altar is here. And the killing of an animal for food, or sacrifice of an offering to kill or to slay a person is here. Again, I had made reference about somebody being saddled down and possibly even going off of a cliff or something like that. Since these other cards came out just a second ago with the full going back to the Tower and Nimrod could be found there, is going off of a cliff as well. I really feel like in my spirit somebody was saddled down on some type of a horse and made to go off of a cliff or something like that. We need to talk is here. There was a trip here within something that's taken place with this energy. You'll give me about 3 more. Jehovah's going to fight whatever this is, whatever's going to bring out in the tarot. He's going to fight. And there's an awakening to something. This is also talking about returning to the source of all things. Well, we are at the end of time as we've known it. Jehovah says that prosperity is good. We have a lot of fortune out here that was involved in some type of a situation where altar and sacrificing things were concerned. There were tears going on. I almost feel like somebody also was saddled down, and there was something sexual around it. This is also what I felt like was going through my spirit. And that's disgusting, but somebody's going to get their justice for that. It's funny because we got all kinds of money and abundance out here, and then we get the 5 of Pentacles, which was in the what's known space of that reading that some of these cards just came out in. Somebody was thrown out. They're poor in spirit. And then we've got the stupid, nasty rebellion card that also would take us back to the spirit of Nimrod as well. We also got the eagle here. This is, I got something to say all the time, or fast energy. It's a night. It's a night here. Whatever reason why they jumped out. The star is here. Well, there's stars here. Well, how many times are we going to see the Seven of Cups? There was a consequence to what somebody did. There was. Dreamed up something. There's the Seven of Swords coming out. It is going to come out. Somebody is strategizing. We're dealing with the kook with the mental problem. Because of jail purposes, there's 8 swords there. The law is here on some type of situation. The King of Pentacles. Well, the King of Pentacles and this little knight ain't going to get away with something. Okay, if they're not in the upright. Don't care who they are. Your money can't buy you nothing. So the High Priestess, the other woman, high volume intuition, a patriarch of a family energy is here. But the word of the living one is on her lap, dear. The moon, big time secrets then out here, especially with the High Priestess. That's huge. There were bets. The B and the TS is bets. Horse racing bets. Gambling, possibly. And then somebody had some type of payout, because that's 6 Pentacles. We have a lot of money out here. Whatever the crap that is. Somebody died within something. Somebody bet something, and soulmates out here. Somebody was pressed into I think that word literally means being pressed into a narrow place. And when you're sitting there on the horse, that also gives us a picture of something like that until they open up the gate as well. I want to say that word represents it. I'm not going to look it up. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I do want to say that word, one direction, does mean that. Show me this King of Pentacles, Jehovah. There were secret bets going on. Somebody was broke, I guess. Children. Nostalgia stuff is out here on this. As there was trading going on. This will break down to the 3 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is a wounded warrior. But there's secret sexual things going on than there was with there's mother energies here as well. Eight of Cups walking away. Shocked. Electric energy is here. Something unexpected. I also feel like somebody, because we often been getting something about arsony, or somebody's house burnt down or something like that. And somebody, gambled something to that degree, and they had to get some type of money for something, and children are here, and whatever the crap this is, because there's deceit and consequences and lies and whatever the crap. Somebody did something for money's sake because it gambled something away or something like that. It's come through my spirit. So if they're a big horse race gambler and bets were there, then I guess that's what it's showing then, I guess. Is that what it is, Jehovah? I mean, I don't know. There's messages and being up in your head. Somebody really is in their head with whatever this energy is that keeps coming out here. 7 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, the Knight of Swords all the time. Somebody's in rebellion. Somebody's child is here. Got children here. The other woman. Secrets and lies. Somebody was choked. A mother is here as well with the Empress. There's a baby here. There's horses in this picture. There's a couple of horses here. There's a yes to my question, and another yes. There's 2 yeses here to that question I just asked before this came out. Well, anyway, and then there's something sexual here, and the dragon is here. The fire, the torch, legal matters. Anyway, I just want to check this and see what this was that was coming through my spirit about it. Somebody's in big trouble for something, and they're not going to be able to escape it. They just keep making it worse. Somebody just keeps making it worse because they can't get it. If somebody has no understanding in them, they've crossed the line, and they've just literally, my God, went crazy, or somebody's dealing with somebody like that, or that's somebody's kid, or a baby mama, whatever the crap. And somebody needs to be told that somebody is far beyond any help now. So you're dealing with some people who've got the beast upon them, people, and those people are going to serve the beast, like the scripture states. All right, they did some things at the altar is here, and sacrifice and altar is here. Okay, they put their children through the fire. They went crazy. They did whatever. They took a bribe because they needed the money. They burnt their houses down. They did some stupid. All right, and for whatever reason, why some of these people are, the Nimrod's going away. We are in the prophecy even of Nimrod. If you will go read that in the book of Jasher, we are here. Okay, and every tear that we cry is fixing to be wiped from our eyes. The wicked are finally going away. Okay, the more that they try to fix something, it just keeps bringing a bigger disaster and a bigger disaster and a bigger disaster because they don't get it. I'm a fool. I'm crosswayed. I don't get it. Well, yeah, I got a new plan. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Let's go do this. And there is no end. It just keeps going on and on and on. And stupidness, you ain't getting out of it. Okay, somebody needs to stand up now and do some stuff towards the stupid Nimrod stupids that are out here. Okay, because if you don't, people, it's going to cost your family. If you can't look at somebody else and go, you mean that's my fate? I fear you, divine. I know that I got caught up in something, but I don't want that. I don't, because people look at that and they know that person's crazy, and I know that person's crazy, and I don't care. If I lose my life, I'll find it because you said so. Because other people already lost it. And there ain't no way out. But you can do what you want. Go ahead, ride your saddle up your horses. Get on that wild horse and see how far it's going to take you. That's just something that I wouldn't gamble.